Do you have a son named?
I do.
Okay. Is someone supposed to pick him up from school today?
I did not trust us.
You gonna talk to us?
I did. I'm gonna talk to you. Yeah, I am, Court.
Cooperate.
Yes, I'm not a criminal. I'm a psychologist.
And what did you find inside the house that made you scared? Okay. Do you know what drugs look like?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Dumb parents getting arrested is a more common phenomenon than you think, and we've got quite a few in store for you today. So make sure to let us know in the comments which one you think deserves the Dumbest Parent of the Year award.
You're the one smoking blues with your kids in the car. You're gonna get no sympathy from me. So you're gonna sit down and cooperate with this.
Are you insulting me anyway?
Yes.
Okay, then it doesn't matter.
Cool. Turn around.
No, hey.
Now see, most parents, when they take their kids out for a drive, they're probably thinking about a ride to the park. This lady, unfortunately, ended up crashing into a bus stop while her 3 children were in the back seat.
So I guess this is mom. She's overdosing. We have 3 minors that were in the car.
Can I go?
Yeah, are you witness?
Not to
Caller?
the crash. No, I was just doing the chest compression.
She almost hit us.
Yeah,
She almost hit 3 other people. She's doing circles all the way up here. She almost hit me here. I hit my brakes. She slammed in here. Before she slammed, I saw her just hunch. When she hit, I only saw was a face in this window. I pulled over.
I got you.
Not too long ago.
And then all the little,
The littlest one, his chest harness, he wasn't even arms in it. He just buckled up the legs.
Control 99, copy.
Thank you, guys.
I just pulled in here, killed the engine after I put the car through the hazards on. I grabbed the kids out. And they assisted me before I could get her out myself.
2 kids and mom, everyone else is alive.
She does have an ankle bracelet on, so she's probably already in here. So.
Moments before the crash, witnesses mentioned having seen her slumped over behind the wheel while the car was still in motion. When bystanders took her out of the vehicle, they noticed she was accompanied by 3 kids, all under the age of 7.
Because of what you took, and the medication that we gave you, it could wear off, and then you could end up right back where you found you, okay? So I highly recommend you go to the hospital, get checked out. Can we get you up to the hospital before we take this IV out? I just want you to know your children are fine. We already checked them out. Everybody's okay. It's just you that we're worried about. Yes, sir.
Hey, yes, ma'am. There's some stuff that's gonna have to happen before you take off, all right?
The woman was administered proper medication, given she'd just overdosed. It's no wonder this whole situation was still a bit blurry for her. It might also have helped if the woman had cooperated, but let's just say that didn't happen.
Check it out. You're gonna cooperate, or you're gonna get detained. You're the one smoking blues with your kids in the car. You're gonna get no sympathy from me. So you're gonna sit down and
Are you
cooperate with this.
insulting me anyway?
Yes.
Okay, then it doesn't matter.
Cool. Turn around.
No, hey.
You want your kids to see you get thrown to the ground?
No, you're not going to throw me to the ground. I'm not resisting under the I'm not resisting. I told you not to cooperate.
Control 941, welcome, sir.
Stop.
Ma'am. Just take her to the ground.
Stop. Let me come to mom at least get the kids.
After they finally secured her in the police car, the cops had to decide what their next steps would be. Mind you, the woman wasn't medically cleared yet because investigators still had no idea what she'd taken.
Do you have anything else on you? Cool. Take a seat.
Call my mother.
What's your name? First of all, we have some other information we need to get. It's Yasmin, correct?
Yeah.
Yasmin? What are you on paper for? I'm gonna find out, so we could just do it easier. The more you cooperate with me, the more I'm willing to work with you, Miss Pat. It's for DUI? Who's your PO? What? Caesar what?
Laura.
Alright. Kick your feet all the way in.
Are you comfortable with taking her to the hospital yourself, or do you want her to go with us?
Hang tight for that.
Okay.
Because we're probably going to have a DRE come out for it, since it's dope. So I don't know. We'll probably take her if she's fine, though. So I don't see why not.
So it could go either way, really. She's fine now and she could stay that way. Or she's got enough in her system that our Narcan's going to just slowly start wearing off and we could find her starting to, basically overdose again.
The suspect could have just claimed she was clean, but she probably knew it just wasn't going to do her any good. Apart from her medical condition, drug paraphernalia had also been found in the car.
I have just a few questions. I saw the paraphernalia when I pulled up on scene. It was in plain view. You passed out several times. There's witnesses saying that you're just doing circles slumped over in the driver car. How many blues did you smoke?
I dropped some off, just half.
Just a half a blue?
Yeah, and it was down the road.
Where did you smoke it at?
Outside. I dropped some off at the coach light.
You dropped some off at the coach light?
Yeah.
Are you slanking dope? No? You just dropped some off to some friends or what?
Yeah.
She wasn't aggressive, sure, but that doesn't mean she was 100% cooperative. While she did agree to answer a couple of questions, she soon got tired and decided it was time for a break.
Do you huff? There's a lot of air dust in there too.
I don't know. I'm not gonna answer that question.
You're not gonna answer? I'm just asking because obviously you admitted to the blue. I was just wondering about if you huff because there was all that air dust in there. You don't?
I'm not.
Oh, okay, that's fine. You don't have to answer.
I don't want to answer any more questions.
Alright, that's fine. That's your right.
The breath test she was asked to do malfunctioned, so a blood test was required to figure out what substance she was on. Problem was, consent was required from the suspect.
So that's why we need a blood test to further see exactly what's in your system.
No, you said because it was saying, no, I don't feel comfortable with this. Because you said it was detecting something else.
Correct.
But it's an alcohol system.
Correct. So there's something else besides alcohol in your system.
But you wouldn't be able to detect that.
That's why I can't give them a for sure answer of the alcohol level. Because there's something in difference that's not letting it.
Narcan.
Correct. So that might be why the machine came out. But that's why we need to go ahead and that's why
they want to check your blood to see what is in the system that was causing it.
The Narcan probably.
Correct, but that's why we want a blood test to go ahead and see.
That way
we can have to finish.
And he just wants to know if you want to have the blood test to say that or not. Yes, she was unconscious.
Correct.
At scene.
So
was given Narcan.
So Ms. This will be my last request. Do you consent to a blood trial?
So why am I'm here so you can get the drugs in my system.
So we can know exactly what's in your system, and one, may get you medically clear because you were in a motor vehicle accident, and two, get you a blood test. That way we can see exactly what's in your system because we don't know, and our machine said that it's something else besides alcohol.
In case you didn't notice, the suspect was already sporting a very fashionable ankle bracelet. That's because she'd been previously charged with another DUI. For this crash in particular, though, she was charged with driving while under the influence of drugs, resisting, evading, and obstruction. This next parent didn't do any better. In fact, this one totally forgot about her kid and failed to pick him up from school because she was busy getting drunk. The mother's voice was slurred, and loud music could be heard in the background.
There's not anybody else in the system.
Okay.
Like I said, the neighbor is listed in there. When I spoke to dispatch, there are, okay, in the past, like as in like just a couple months ago, there were nannies, like teenagers, like 17, 18-year-olds who were very consistently babysitting them. Obviously, I don't know that it was overnight or any of those kinds of things, but I do know that there's that relationship.
2 officers took the kid home, probably hoping for a reasonable explanation for mom's behavior. When they got there, however, their suspicions were confirmed. This woman was obviously in no state to take care of a child.
How big? What kind of dog you got?
Oh, the big bark.
Where's your dog at?
Hey, Joy.
Hi there.
Hey, you're okay.
Everything's okay.
You're okay.
You have a son named Jackson or Colton? Yeah. Do you have a son named?
I do.
Okay. Is someone supposed to pick him up from school today? Okay, who's supposed to pick him up from school?
She doesn't know time right now.
Okay.
She doesn't know time.
Okay.
Do you know what time it is? Yeah. So who's supposed to pick your kid up?
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. They're calling us.
Okay.
It's 4:41. Of course they will.
Okay. How much have you had to drink today?
The woman insisted she'd had nothing to drink, but let's face it, you can almost smell her yourself. You might expect her to act weird because of the booze, but if she fails to comply with police instructions, the cops might have to take more drastic measures.
Nothing at all.
Okay, even though I can smell it on you. Is there another adult here in this house?
Are you kidding me?
Ma'am, I wouldn't be asking these questions if I was kidding. I've been here before for this exact same issue.
No.
Yes, I have.
And no. I have not been drinking today.
Oh, no, you're not getting in the car until we do some field sobriety tests, okay?
Oh my God. No.
Okay, hey, stop walking around.
No.
All right.
You guys are
Stop.
doing this.
Stop.
Don't.
You're intoxicated. You're in control of the child. There's nobody else here. Okay, stop.
Hey, listen.
Stop. Sit down. Just sit down in the chair.
You're toxic.
Sit down in the chair. Sit down in the chair. Give me your hand. Give me your other hand now.
Are you
Yep. Don't pull away from me.
Hearing that poor child cry in the background, just wishing officers would stop manhandling his mother. That's just heartbreaking. But unfortunately, the cops had no other choice. Thankfully, one of them did his best to comfort the kid during this traumatic time.
You're not listening to what I'm telling you to do.
It's 4:41.
You had to go look at the clock to tell me the time, man.
How dare you?
And this is the second time I've dealt with you in this condition.
How dare you? You got a 5-year-old kid crying because you don't know how to take care of yourself. That's embarrassing.
Are you serious?
Yes. Are you serious? That's the question. Are you serious? Have a seat. Yes, you're gonna have a seat. We're not gonna play these games.
Yeah.
Come back.
Last time what happened, we were able to get old Dad.
Yeah, there's a PO in place.
I know.
We might have to have VHS involved on this.
That's what I'm thinking.
Ask for a rapid response would be my guess.
Let me do some investigating on that PO.
Okay.
Why are the people who do the most outrageous things also the ones who are the most uncooperative? When she was finally taken to the police car, she still claimed she'd had nothing to drink and even offered to submit to a breath test.
Okay, well, DHS is on the way out here.
Right.
Okay. They're gonna talk to you briefly. Okay, and then likely you're probably gonna go to jail for child neglect with me today. Okay. If you're done.
Why?
Because your current condition.
What's wrong with my condition?
You're intoxicated.
I am not.
Okay. Now you can say that all you want, but
I am not intoxicated.
okay. No, my car reeks of alcohol, and you're inside my car.
Absolutely not. And I can blow.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
I'll blow.
You want to blow? Okay.
No.
No, stay seated. Stay seated. He'll come bring it to you.
Don't.
Don't what?
Get me out of these handcuffs.
No, you tried to get in your car earlier and drive off, and that's not, no, we can't do that. And then instead of listening to me, you tried to get away from me, and that's not okay.
As you can imagine, once they brought the test in, she backed down. The suspect also claimed she'd only been a little over 10 minutes late, despite having literally no idea what time it was when cops knocked at her door.
Don't.
I'm not trying to be offensive, and I'm not trying to be a jerk. I'm just giving you the facts, ma'am. Everything
No,
that I've ever...
you're not.
Okay.
My child was at school 11 minutes later. No, I'm not gonna blow.
Not gonna blow now. Imagine.
No.
You don't want to see? I thought you were intoxicated. This will show if you're intoxicated.
No. What do you guys think you're doing?
Taking you to jail.
Yeah.
For child neglect. That's what we're doing.
Kidding me?
I'm dead serious.
Or I mean, he was at school 11 minutes later. 11 minutes. What's wrong with you people?
You didn't even know what time it was.
I do know what time it was.
When a children's caseworker arrived and talked to her, she admitted to drinking a bottle of vodka that morning after she dropped her kids off at school. She was taken to a nearby jail where she was charged with child neglect and subsequently was sentenced to 2 years probation. Back in October 2019, officers were dispatched to investigate a family fight. Once they arrived on scene, they were met by this lovely woman who claimed she had nothing to say and asked the cops to leave at once.
So what's up? Well, what are they here for? I have no idea. What's up? Y'all need to step outside. Y'all didn't even ask to come in here. Really? No, Mom, get them out of this house.
Hold on.
No. But why are they even in here? Get them out of here. Get them out. They can't come
Ma'am,
in
you
here.
need to calm down. Sit down, okay? Calm down and sit down, okay? We were called.
Get out of my face. Get them out of my face. No, get out of my face.
Christy, obviously there's something wrong.
I want you out of the house. Get him out. Get him out. Because of the police. Who gives a Get him out. Get him out.
Elba, who else is here?
Nobody, my kids.
No, they're...
Get him out of here.
As it turns out, the 911 call was made by one of her 3 sons. During the call, the 17-year-old mentioned his mother was behaving erratically and that he feared for his safety and that of his brothers.
You know, like, we're not here to take anybody to jail. We're not here to get, anybody in trouble.
What am I going to go to jail for?
No, I'm just saying, we're not
What
here
am I
because
gonna go
somebody's
to
in trouble.
jail
We're here
for?
because somebody was scared and called us, and we're here to
What
try
am
to
I
help
going
you
to go
guys
to
get
jail
through this.
for? Nothing.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. You're not in trouble. We're here to help you guys.
There's nothing to help you.
Obviously, somebody called us because
There's
they were
nothing
upset.
to help. I'm sorry, but there's nothing to help. So, is there anything else that you
Saying
guys
that
need to
over and
talk
over
to me about?
again doesn't make it more true.
Okay, well, is there anything
Obviously
else you
there
need to
was a
talk to me
fight.
about?
Obviously somebody was upset. Somebody called us.
Is there
There's
anything else
broken
you need to
stuff
talk to
here.
me about?
Once we find out what the other officers finding out from them back there, yes.
Okay.
What grade is your son in?
He's in 10th grade.
Okay. Is he homesick today?
Ask him that.
Okay. Is that what the fight was over?
Ask him that. Why don't you go ask him about that?
We can. But I'd also like your side of it. I would
have
like you
nothing to say. No, I don't want to talk about it.
One of the officers discussed the matter with the suspect's mother, who reveals that what started this whole mess was a fight between the suspect and the grandmother.
What's going on with her right
I don't know. Her and my mom got into it. That's all I know is she called me at work. I rushed over here. And I guess Eric and her got into it. I don't know.
Okay. So, because Eric called us.
I know he did.
Okay, so...
But I don't want her to know that because then she's going to take it out on me.
Yeah, no, I understand. Okay, so you do know. So we're just trying to figure out who Eric was to begin with, so that's why...
They don't get along.
Okay.
They don't get along.
How old is Eric?
17.
17? Okay. And where's your mom at? You said she's in the back. She's in the back, and they got into it first?
I guess. I was at work.
You were at work? Okay, so you just got here.
Okay, so I'm going to take Christy to go for a ride.
You're not taking me anywhere. Eric called the police and said he was in danger?
What?
Eric called the police and said he was in danger. danger.
He said he was worried because
He was worried. Mia, stop twisting your words. She said he was in danger. He felt scared for his life. Stop. You're telling me one thing and then twisting my words. That's exactly what you said, right?
The son said the suspect began throwing things around the house and even breaking some items, including a mirror and some mugs. She also broke a door frame and threatened one of her kids.
You gotta understand. What was your name? Alba. Alba, you gotta understand. We come into something that we're not involved in, obviously. But that's what we come in to do, was to make sure that everything's okay, make sure people are okay, make sure that it's not gonna escalate further. And once we leave, we have to leave here being comfortable that nothing else is gonna happen.
Can you please leave? I'm not going anywhere. If anybody has to go, it's these 3 officers.
Alba,
Nobody else.
like I was saying, we have to leave here knowing, being comfortable with policy and personally that everything is gonna be copacetic once we leave.
Mom, whatever they say is not true. They all twist their words, and it's always lies. I know. I don't believe none of them. She just told me a whole thing. He's gonna come in and tell me. He's gonna take you outside just to tell you, to pull you over. No, how are you gonna tell me something and then he's gonna come in and say you didn't tell me?
What are you afraid of?
I don't have nothing. I'm not afraid of anything.
Then just talk to me
I
about
don't
whatever
want
the
to
argument
talk
is
to
going
you.
on this morning.
I don't want to talk to you. There's nothing for us to talk about.
Another officer decided that it was now time to have a chat with the 17-year-old who'd made the call in the first place. By the sound of his voice, he was obviously in a very distressed state. Like the rest of the family, he'd had it up to here with his mother's shenanigans.
Why is she so worked up?
Because her mother in the back
Right.
came in here supposedly talking crap.
Okay.
And she
Your mom? I saw her sitting in the backyard back there. Your mom.
Okay, so there's no problems. We're gonna handle it internally.
Okay.
Yes, Eric?
No.
Yes.
Okay. So did you call then? Okay. So what happened, Eric? Okay. It's all right. It's all right. Relax, brother. Relax. We'll take care of it. You okay? All right.
She's always breaking stuff in here, causing problems for the family.
Okay.
And nobody in this house likes her.
Does she live here?
Yeah, but
She does. Okay. So are you guys brothers?
Yeah.
Okay. And who is she? And who is she to you?
What?
Come on, just shut up.
I don't want her in this house no more. Close my
Stop. You're
door.
causing problems for no reason.
Listen. He called it, and he has a right to tell us why he called. Okay.
If her son was to be believed, this whole fight didn't even start because of him. The suspect simply had this terrible habit of taking things out on her kids. As for this fight in particular, it was between the grandmother and the suspect, and the kids had just been caught in the middle.
So listen, what's going on with your mom? Does she act like this all the time, or is this just today?
No, she gets like crazy for no reason.
Okay. What did she break in? Obviously, she broke the mirror. What else did she break in there?
If you see the door frame over there, that's broken. And then she was in the kitchen. I heard like some glass slam.
Yeah, there's broken glasses, like mugs and stuff in the kitchen on the floor.
Must have been plates or freaking cups.
When she was breaking things, she didn't push you or hit you, anything like that. You know, did you feel like she was gonna hurt you, or did she make any threats to you?
Yeah.
What did she say to you?
She was like, "Oh, I'll beat you like a man. I don't care." And then like, she was saying, "I'm gonna beat you and break your jaw." All that. She said all that.
Okay. So she's making threats to you, saying she was gonna beat you if you did because you were trying to get her out of the house or get her to calm down. And she said, I'll break your jaw.
Yeah, and I'll beat you like a man. She literally, I was sitting right here. And she kept coming to the door saying, "Oh, I'm gonna beat you like a man, beat you like a man." And she's mad because I told my brother the truth. He does not like her. And my other little brother does not like her. Nobody likes her.
Is that their mom too?
Yeah.
Okay, you're all three her kids. Where's your other little brother?
There was no way officers could leave this woman in the presence of her children. This environment, full of shattered glass, was definitely not appropriate for minors, so the cops decided to take her in.
Stand up.
For what?
Come on, you're going to jail.
What am I going to jail
Stand
for?
up.
What am I going to jail
Turn around
for?
on your back.
What am I going to jail
Don't resist, or it'll be worse.
for? What am I going to jail for?
Domestic.
How is it domestic? I didn't put my hands on anybody. Mom!
You know what assault is?
Assault?
Yeah. You know what assault is?
What is it?
Placing somebody in fear because of your actions.
My actions, because he...
Eric!
Are you serious? I didn't put. What are my actions?
We'll explain it all to you when we get outside.
Can you walk with them outside?
All right, you ready? Let's go this way.
I didn't do anything.
Yep.
So now can you explain to me?
She was escorted to the police car, then taken to jail. She was charged with assault, despite going on and on about the fact that she hadn't hit anyone that day. But threatening people also counts, lady. Sorry you had to learn that the hard way. A homecoming dance is supposed to be a time of excitement, but not for this next Ohio teenager whose special night got ruined by the most unlikely character, his own father.
I'm Sergeant Petersman. I'm with the sheriff's office. All right. What happened up here tonight?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
My wife dropped me here because I was checking on my son because we anticipated issues with some.
Okay. And this officer asked you to leave. And
Wrong.
then what happened?
Wrong. That's not what happened. I know what you guys are doing. Listen, just.
Well, I'm here to investigate what
I want to
the heck
know
happened.
why my son was illegally detained. And I tried to remove him and he arrested me. That's what happened, and I'm gonna get a lawyer.
Okay.
I'm a mental health professional. I have no criminal record.
Okay.
I came here to check on my son who did nothing wrong. You can't tell me he didn't. Did he break the law? Did Mike break the law?
I have no idea. I just got here. I'm
Did
not
he?
here to investigate
All
that.
right.
I'm
Listen,
here to investigate
I know
what
you
happened
guys are
with
just
you.
doing your job.
I'm here to investigate.
I know
what-
Jeremy's just doing his job, and I know I caught him at a wrong time, and it was a situational thing.
Okay.
Listen.
You know, how about you listen to me for a second?
Okay.
The suspect, later identified as 43-year-old Stephen Stevens, said all he wanted to do was pick his 18-year-old son up from a dance. Earlier, the teen called his father asking for assistance, claiming he'd gotten in trouble at the party.
I'm gonna sue you guys.
Steven, what hurts on you?
I'm gonna sue you guys. I'm not drunk. I didn't trespass. And you can't prove any of that. I'm
Steven,
gonna sue you guys.
What hurts
Listen to
on
me.
you?
Listen to me.
What
I
hurts
came
on
up
you?
here to check on my
What
18-year-old
hurts
son.
on you? An
Because
adult.
I don't want
I
his.
understand that. He's an adult.
I went into that room because he texted me and said I'm in that room and I'm being,
Are you gonna
and
tell
I'm
me
here
what
and I
hurts
don't know
on you?
why. I went into that room to ask questions.
What hurts?
No one said anything, and I said I'm removing my son. I'm taking him home.
So you're
And
not,
then I got arrested.
So you're not going to tell me what hurts?
That's how I got arrested.
Okay, thank you for your talk. Time.
That's how I got arrested.
Okay.
As soon as officers got in contact with the suspect, they noticed he reeked of alcohol, despite saying he'd only had a single beer. What makes this more awkward is that the suspect personally knows the cop who arrested him, Jeremy.
I did not trespass.
You gonna talk to us?
Dude, I'm gonna talk to you. Yeah, I am, of course.
Cooperate?
Yes, I'm not a criminal. I'm a psychologist
Okay.
who had a beer and came to check on his son.
Okay.
This guy is a clown.
Do you know where you're at? Where you at, buddy?
Memorial in times 4, yes.
Where?
Where?
Where
I'm
are
at
you?
Anderson. Listen. Look, I'm gonna stop trying to be the that I'm appearing to be.
You work at Children's, you're in psychology, stop it right now. Stop. Stop it now.
Look, here's the deal.
This is the deal. Like you work with all these people. Stop. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing your son.
Just take me
No
to jail.
Savannah,
Just take me
man.
to jail.
Just go down.
Just
We'll
take me
get
to
you.
jail. I don't
Just
need
go
medical
down and
help.
get you. This is
I'm
embarrassing
not
to even ask
suicidal.
people.
Just take me to jail. They illegally detained my son, and I
That's
showed
it.
up.
Hey, Dan, do you want to put him in your car? Can I check your vital signs?
Sure. My vitals are fine.
Nobody seemed to agree with Mr. Stevens or his version of events, not even his own wife. She soon had to be gently redirected away from her husband to prevent him from getting even more agitated.
Why was my son detained? That's why I came. He was, and I tried to leave, and then he arrested me,
Steve.
and now I'm dealing with this. That's exactly what escalated it. He escalated it, man.
Calm down.
Jeremy escalated it.
Steve, let me see your finger.
I'm a psychologist. I'm gonna tell you right now, Jeremy escalated the situation. I told him why I was here.
So let me check your vitals and I'll get out
My
of here.
vitals are fine, dude. Go.
Alright.
You're being arrested.
I know I'm being arrested. I already know that. And it's petty.
What's probably the most outrageous aspect out of this whole issue was that somehow the suspect actually believed he could use his counselor skills that night to help his kid settle some differences with his peers.
I did not break the law, and he never said leave. He never said that. I went in literally. Listen, guys. I went in because my son told me that there might be drama because there's this ex and blah, 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 blah. I'm a counselor, right? Yeah, it's Saturday night. I had a beer. My wife dropped me off because I heard his girlfriend was assaulted. I don't even know what I know. I don't know nothing, right? So I walked in, and my son said, I'm in this room. So I walked in that room. This is what happened.
We'll talk.
I want you guys to know.
Listen,
guys, I'm being illegally detained. I'm not a criminal.
Aren't parents supposed to show their kids how to behave in society? Well, I hope this one doesn't take after his dad.
You were inside with him, right? Yeah. In the room. What's your name? What are you, Stephen?
I'm 18.
18. Do you still live at home? All right. What happened?
He was coming in to see what was wrong with me. He was looking to try and get me out because I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't hit the kid or anything in there. Mm-hmm. So he was just trying to get me out. And he was obviously drunk, so he came in and...
He was obviously drunk?
No. Came in.
Oh, I thought you said he was obvious.
Okay. He just came in.
I don't want to put... I don't hear real
He just
good,
came in. So. You know, officer tried to say he was drunk.
Okay.
He said, nah. And then he tried to walk out. He said, what's he doing? He's 18. He can't leave this place. And the officer said, no. He said, you're going to have to leave, sir. And he said, okay. Officer started dragging him out. It's the last thing I seen him.
Okay, and that's the last time you've seen him?
Yep.
All right, so you weren't out here for anything out here?
I think so.
Okay. All right. Well, he's being arrested, all right, for DCI. He's obviously got an odor of alcohol about his person. I haven't seen him outside the car or anything like that, but he's obviously been drinking.
Even after Stephen was taken to the station for processing, the suspect still didn't stop with his unnecessary rants. But that's what alcohol does to a person.
Trespassing? I'm a counselor. I was there to pick my son up who was illegally detained. Guys, you got kids, right? No? But you understand, right? I'm trying to be... even with Jeremy me wrongfully, I'm trying to be respectful because I know his daughter, but my God, talk about this is going to be bad. I need to go up. Whatever. You got to do your thing. Can't wait for you to prove it in court. And I know it ain't you, but show me why I was illegally detained. Show me why my son was illegally detained. Show me. It's gonna be bad, guys.
Is it me? Or is that a hint of a threat we're sensing in your voice, Mr. Stevens? At least he was smart enough to not be so obvious about it. At this point, everyone already knows he's a counselor. So dropping that detail again and again is just annoying.
I really like his daughter. That's the irony. My son's best friend to her. For him to say I resist arrest, that's such a lie. It's a blatant lie. I would never resist arrest. I'm with you guys. And he never told me to leave, so I wasn't trespassing. He never said that. I said, I'm taking my son home unless you can tell me why he has to stay. And he got mad, and I got detained. That's what happened. I don't know why my son was detained, and that's what I wanted to know, and no one could explain it. No one asked me for him to just sit, It's not how it went. It just escalated.
Seeing as the subtle threats didn't work, the suspect turned to asking for sympathy, hoping the officers might cut him a little slack.
Are you guys serious?
We're just on our job, man.
I know.
We weren't there.
I know. You understand where I'm coming from? A little bit? I hope. I feel like you kinda do. Yeah, I've had some drinks. My wife brought me. This is crazy. I'm not the guy. with his daughter. Like, I don't know. This is nuts. He never said leave. That never happened. It never happened. He never said leave. I got arrested before I knew. It was ego. It was an ego arrest. I swear to God.
He even gave a hint at one point that he eventually might find a way to escape those perky cuffs that were bothering him so much. And what does that translate to in police talk? That's right, potentially another charge.
Based on a lie. Can I be cuffed in front of my body?
No, we can't right now, man. Yeah, it's a policy thing. We have policies that we have to follow.
What if I'm an acrobat?
Oh, and that would be no, that'd be another charge there.
Really? Seriously?
I would just
I'm
suggest you don't do that.
Yeah. I'm not trying.
The suspect was charged with disorderly conduct and resisting arrest. And to think this guy was a psychologist. It's typical that parents find weird stuff in their kids' bedrooms. This next kid found out what it's like the other way around, when he found a weird bag in his mom's bedroom.
Hello. How are you? Well, thank you. So, we were called to come check on your son.
Okay, yeah, he's on my phone in the bathroom for like an hour.
Can I come in and talk to you?
Sure, yes. What is going on?
I have no idea.
I have no idea what that is.
Well, you just handed it to me.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know.
So this is your child?
This is my baby. Yes, he's in the bathroom for an hour.
Okay.
Literally an hour.
Who else home with you?
Me and him.
All right.
That's it.
Why are you sweating?
I'm sweating? I'm not sweating.
You look sweating.
No, I'm
Make sure you were doing it by yourself.
No, I'm freaking out right now.
So there was other people here earlier. They left?
There's no other people here earlier. My friend Kristen stopped by and that was
So this is your house?
it. My house.
So you're,
Well, I don't know why you're here.
Well, do you have an ex-boyfriend or ex-husband? Baby daddy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Sorry. He called because he wanted us to check on your son. He was concerned that there was some stuff going on, that he was FaceTiming your ex. What's his name?
My ex-husband? Tony.
Tony. He was FaceTiming Tony. He was concerned about his welfare.
There's nobody here.
Well, you're here.
Yeah, no, but what was the concern? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Well, I guess when he was on FaceTime with Tony, he was showing Tony this stuff that he found in the house.
I don't even know what that is.
Well, I don't either.
Well, I don't even know what is happening. I know that my kid went in the bathroom for an hour, and I've been like, what's wrong? We were having a popsicle, playing Fortnite, and...
Right. And there was nobody else home? Nobody else is here? So all this stuff in this house is yours?
This is all mine, yeah.
The woman, later identified as Kendra Long, supposedly left a suspicious-looking Ziploc bag in her bedroom. Her 9-year-old son was the one who stumbled across it, and he decided to call 911 on his parent.
Well, Kristen was here earlier.
Who's Kristen?
My girlfriend. She came by.
Okay.
She's house sitting up the street for our regional manager.
Right.
We're in property management. She has a baby kitten, watching the kitten.
So how is your relationship with Tony?
That's never been good, no.
Yeah. Were you guys ever married? How long were you guys married for?
7 years.
Well, you don't have to do drugs to have drugs in the house.
I don't even know what that is, you guys. I don't know where it came from. I don't know what is happening right now, you guys.
I don't, 100%. Like I said, why we're here, Tony was, what's his name again? He was FaceTiming Tony. He was concerned. He was scared. He said, I found this in the house. I think it's drugs. So Tony calls us to come and check on Austin, your kid.
Okay, well, I don't even know what this is or where he found it.
I don't either.
I don't either, okay?
I get it. And like I said, that's why we're here.
So while one of the officers was talking to the mother, another one was dealing with the minor. The kid was obviously shaken by the whole situation, trying to make sense of what he'd found inside his house.
And what did you find inside the house that made you scared? Okay. Do you know what drugs look like?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So where were the drugs at?
Underneath the nightstand.
Underneath the nightstand? Okay. Gotcha. Do you ever seen anything like that here before?
No.
No? Okay. So where are those at right now? There's nobody inside's in trouble for anything. I just need to try to figure out what's going on.
I just I see him to the first one I saw.
Okay, and who was that?
It's an officer to the right.
Okay, so you gave them, the officer, some stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What, and have you ever seen anything like that in the house before? No? Okay, but you know what drugs do look like?
Yeah.
Okay.
What the kid said next, he might have said to protect his mom. While talking to the cop, he wondered if the drugs found in his house might have been placed there on purpose by one of her friends.
I think they dropped something off on an accident.
You think they dropped some off an accident?
No, not on accident, on purpose.
Okay. All right. So, how long have you guys lived in the house here?
About 2 years.
About 2 years? Who lives in the house here with you?
Just me and my mom.
So it's you and your real mom, your biological mom?
Yes.
Okay. And you and your mom are the only two people that are here right now?
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Any idea who do you think left the stuff here?
Her friend, which his nickname is Poncho, but his real name is Alfonso.
Okay. And is Alfonso kind of a mean guy, or is he pretty nice, or?
I don't see him too much, but just one of those people where you look at him and you know it, and he's always acts weird around me.
Okay.
It's the only person I can think of.
Has he ever threatened you or hurt you or anything like that?
No.
He just acts kind of weird? And is he just a friend to your mom, or are they?
He's a friend.
Okay.
That's all I know.
The investigating officers also want to check if there was any chance the kid might have been coached into lying. The cops still had no idea what this woman's relationship might have been with her ex-husband. However, she had no trouble trying to subtly place the blame on him.
Do you think your ex-husband would attempt to set you up to win full custody of Austin?
Oh, but that's what the objective was then. Now, I didn't think we had anything going on, but he has been short on the last 2 months payment. I don't know what his situation is, but that's something to mention, I guess. I didn't think we were at this point again, but I don't know. If that's what's happening, then that's what's happening. I mean, do I need to get like my lawyer or whatever? I mean, what do I need to do with that?
I mean, you already have a lawyer for your previous divorce proceedings and custody issues, everything else, is that correct?
No, it's been all dropped and done with. We're all finished with everything.
Has anything happened in his dad's life that would change and make him want to have
financially
Austin back? So you think maybe financially, so he doesn't have to make payments to you for child support? He would try to get Austin back?
Brand new babies over there with my wife. I just know that he's already paying my child support. That's all I know. I don't talk to him. I don't know him on a personal level. I know that he just has 2 new babies.
Gotcha.
Still, though, the woman's explanations didn't make any sense to the officers. It was also a bit suspicious that she claimed not to know what those drugs even looked like. I mean, you don't have to be a user to recognize that a bag full of powder looks suspicious.
So, my thing with you is, honesty is not going to get you out of some of the trouble that you're in tonight. However, if you wanted to start being realistic with us and be like, okay, this is what we're doing, this is what it is, I want to get some help, and I want you guys to help me. Maybe, hold on, Kendra, maybe there's some avenues we can work with you to assist you a little bit on mitigating the circumstances that you're into tonight.
What do you mean by help? Like, I don't understand
Well,
what you're talking about here.
if what we have in your house is, that's a pretty large amount of methamphetamine.
I don't know what you're, like, honestly, I've been
So-
sitting here talking to the other one this whole time.
Right.
I don't have any idea what this is.
Okay.
I don't have
But this
any
is your
idea.
house.
This is my house.
Right. That's your cup right there, right?
This is my everything.
Right,
Yes.
right. So the legal standard usually is that this is your house, that everything in the house that you have possession over. And if we get something that you can technically be responsible for.
If this is drugs or whatever, this is not mine.
During the investigation, text messages found on her phone indicated that she was dealing drugs from her home. She was initially sentenced to 2 years probation. For some of these kids, the fact that their parents got arrested wasn't the end of the world, but it did mean they'd have some juicy stories for future therapy sessions. Other kids, though, were in serious danger because of their parents' lack of responsibility. Until next time, Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video.